Okay, I went ahead and flipped my paper over, and we're going to go with 8 now. So number 8, still on page 698. Number 8 is 5x plus 6 equals 41. 5x plus 6 equals 41. I know the 6 is what you have to take away first, so 6 plus 6 minus 6. 41 minus 6, so that would be 35 there. Bring down my equal sign, that cancels. And bring down 5x. 5 times x equals 35. Since you're multiplying, the inverse is to divide, so I divide both sides by the coefficient 5. That cancels, which leaves me with x equals 7. Okay, we're going to number 9. I like to put a circle around my numbers, that way I don't get them confused with the other numbers in the problem. But you have minus 9p equals, oh, nope, minus 9p, actually minus, so we'll make that a minus. My ratio's not working very good, but we'll make it a minus. 15 equals 93. Okay, so go ahead and draw that in so I'll know to put my equal sign. To get rid of my minus 15, I'm going to add 15. And I have to do it on both sides. 3 plus 5 is 8. 1 plus 9 is 10. That cancels. I bring my equal sign down, and minus 9p. Be very careful of your minus signs and don't forget them, because then they are wrong. So you divide by negative 9 on both sides, which leaves those cancel, leaves you a p equals negative 12. Okay, so now we're going to go on up to number 10. Okay, so number 10. And number 10 is negative 2m plus 14 equals 10. So I know if it's plus 14, I've got to do the inverse, which is minus 14 on both sides. Those cancel. I'm going to bring down my negative 2m, bring down my equal side. 10 minus 14 would be negative 4. Then I divide by negative 2 on both sides because that's the inverse of multiplication. Those cancel, which leaves you m equals, and then your negatives cancel away too. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So number 10 equals 2. We're going to go ahead and do number 11. Okay, so number 11 is negative 7. Negative 7 equals 7d minus 8. Okay. Put my arrows there so I remember to bring down an equal sign. I want to get rid of this negative 8, so I'm going to add 8 on both sides. Negative 7 plus 8 equals positive 1. Bring down my 7d, and negative 8 plus 8 cancels. Okay, so I know I divide by 7 on both sides because that's the coefficient, and that leaves d to be 1 over 7. Okay, number 12. We'll go ahead on up and move this up here. So for number 12, you have negative 7 equals negative, let's see, number 12 is negative 7 equals negative 3c plus 14. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my arrows there so I'll remember to bring down that equal sign. So to get rid of the 14, you minus 14 on both sides. Those cancel. Negative 7 minus 14, you keep going in the negative direction, so it'll be negative 21. And bring down your negative 3c without forgetting your negative sign. The inverse of multiplication, of course, is division, so you divide both sides by negative 3. And that leaves you with just c. Your two negatives cancel each other out, so 21 divided by 3 equals 7. So c equals 7 or 7 equals c. Either way is correct. And we've got number 13 is 12 minus 11. Y. Oh, nope, that's backwards. So 12y. 12y minus 11, and this eraser isn't working at all. So I'm going to just go ahead and take that out there and put my equal sign. Equals 49. Now, I know I've got a minus 11 there, so I'm going to plus 11 on both sides to get rid of it. That cancels. Bring my equal sign down. 49 plus 11 is 60. Bring down my 12y. Since 12y is multiplication, you divide for the inverse. Divide both sides by 12, which leaves you with y equals 60 divided by 12, which is 5. So the answer to number 13 is y equals 5. Okay, we're going to go on to 14. 14 changes again. And so it is the variables being divided by the coefficient instead of multiplied, but you can still do that. It's not too hard. 24 plus h over 4 equals 10. You want to get rid of that 24, so you subtract 24 from both sides. Those cancel. You bring down your h over 4. And 10 minus 24 would be negative 14. Okay, you're not done yet though, so you've got to go ahead and multiply 4 on both sides to undo that division. Those cancel, which leaves you h equals, and let's go over here and multiply negative 14 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, carry your 1, 56, and you've got your minus. And the answer is negative 56 for number 14. Okay. Go ahead and do number 15, then I'll stop it and do the other ones, but k over 5 minus 13 equals 4. You know you've got to get rid of that minus 13, so you plus 13 on both sides. That cancels, which leaves you with k over 5 over here equals 4 plus 13 would be positive 17. Since you're dividing by 5, the inverse is to multiply. So that cancels, which leaves you k equals 17 times 5. So I'll go over here and say 17 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. And 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 8, which means k equals 85.